What's up, friends? Welcome to my first YouTube review. Today we are reviewing the Arc-170 from 2025, a very controversial set. This ship was one of my favorites from the movie 20 years ago, and to this day it is still one of my favorites. I've always wanted the Arc-170. I was never able to pick up the version with Kit Fisto, so I'm very excited to have recently picked this one up on my birthday. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Cursed! That may have been a little dramatic, but I hate to see a sticker sheet. Looks like we have 4 good-sized bags, and the set did come with some printed pieces, so I don't understand why they couldn't print everything, but I guess that's Lego for you. Obviously, with the Star Wars, they are taxing at less than 500 pieces. 497 to be exact. This set retailed for $70. I do believe it is cheaper at Target right now. I think it's 57-ish. So if you are in the US, pick it up at Target if you don't have it yet. Overall, not great value for the money, but let's just get into building. All right, quite a bit later and we are done. Arc-170 is built. I had some difficulties building this set. I don't know if it's because I'm out of practice, it's been a minute, or because of all of the Technic pieces. Now, I'll get into pros and cons of this real quick, but I just want to let you know off rip, I am not comparing it to the previous models. I am just looking at this set objectively as the Arc-170 Starfighter. Now, obviously, the minifigure lineup is really nice. We have Oddball, who I have sitting in front, Captain Jag, and a third clone pilot who is not named for some reason. And then we have R4P44, who I didn't know existed before the set, and I'm a Star Wars diehard, so that's pretty cool that we get this droid. The main complaint that I hear with this set repeatedly is the size, and while I'm not here to compare it to the size of the previous model, I do have to say it is a little small for what it offers. It is nice, it has some unique features that we are about to get into, but in general, the size is a little bit smaller than I would personally like. At times when building this, it felt like they were sort of padding the stats or part farming in areas of the build where I felt maybe we didn't need that many little pieces. We could have used bigger pieces, such as these panels along the side. These didn't have to be individuals, but the bricks, I guess they wanted a bigger brick count, so they just used individual bricks instead of 2x2s. This set does not come with very many play features. We have this little S-foil sort of thing for the wings. Not super effective. The wings aren't big enough to make it look really cool. And then we do have these spring-loaded shooters, which are fine. I mean, at least they're green. Despite the fact that I had to apply 13 stickers by myself without my wife's help while she is at work, I still really enjoy putting this set together. It was a little complex with the Technic parts, not like super hard, but I definitely did mess up at one point. If you can find it throughout that time lapse, let me know. Overall, it took me a good amount of time. Stickers aside, I was very happy with the build of this ship. I think my biggest personal gripe is probably the stickers on the cockpit, especially when we have printed pieces right here on the wing. It makes no sense to me. For a $70 set, you should be able to print the cockpit pieces. It's not even like these are super unique. These are the exact same stickers. You can use them again. You have plenty of Clone Wars era sets that are yet to be made. plenty of sets that can be remade. In general, I just am not a fan of stickers, obviously, but definitely not whenever I have to put them on a cockpit. I know it's not a big deal to a lot of people. I just suck at them, okay? One feature I really do like is the R4 slide sort of mechanism to get him in place. I'm not sure if this strategy was implemented in one of the more recent Luke X-Wings, but I've never had one in a personal set before like this, and I really did enjoy that. If I had to rate this set objectively, I would err more towards a 7 out of 10, given the price point, given the size. Like I said before, I'm not here to compare it to the previous models, so some people may have it a little lower, some people may have it a little higher, but that's where I'm at. I really appreciate this minifigure lineup. I've always wanted a Clone Pilot oddball. Of course, we've already had a Jag, but to have another one is cool. Third Pilot, cool new droid. And this set is just so nostalgic for me, given that Revenge of the Sith has always been my favorite movie. If I were to look at it from that lens, I give this a 10 out of 10 just due to the fact that it brings me joy. But in general, I do think a 7 is a fair rating for this set. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Having said all that, if you're here for the first time, thank you for checking out the channel. This is my first full-length review video. I make shorts all the time. I stream on whatnot. Feel free to subscribe here. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers soon. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed recently. Yeah, I guess if there's any sets that you would like for me to review, let me know in the comments and I will be sure to do so as long as it's in the budget. Everybody have a safe day. Peace.